everyone up. Let's level everyone up. Finally, we get the second tier, and we can only be a Vanguard as a leader. Vanguard is an unstoppable beacon at the front, capable of enduring incredible amounts of enemy fire, and even becoming stronger after that. Focal points, frontline leader, defensive support, temporary wounds, receiving attacks, attack redirection. We can become a bulwark. Now that's a lot. The first one that we got immediately would be Unyielding Beacon. Each attack against the Vanguard increases their resolve by +1, up to a maximum of 15. Now it's 9. All allies in a 2-cell radius gain 1/5 of that bonus. So if I got 15, allies gain 3 resolve. Temporary wounds applied to the Vanguard now stack, but remain stacked until the beginning of the Vanguard's turn. At the beginning of the turn, the remaining temporary wounds are reduced to the largest amount granted by one applied effect. If the remaining temporary wounds are less than the Unyielding Beacon's effect counter, they become equal to the number of Unyielding Beacon stacks, even if they equal 0. In other words, you're hard to kill to short everything up. On the next level, we pick abilities. New abilities, by the way, for the Vanguard. This would be Jai. She can only be a hunter. A hunter is a methodical killer, leaving a lane of dead bodies in their path. A hunter chooses a new target while the previous one has not even realized it's dead already. Focal points are crits, defense reduction, high priority target killing, and repositioning. Hunt down the prey. At the beginning of each combat, the hunter has 3 charges of Hunt Down the Prey. This ability can be used any number of times per turn as long as the hunter has charges. The hunter consumes a charge of Hunt Down the Prey to inflict the prey status to the enemy target. Even if this enemy is out of the hunter's line of sight. That's great. Whenever the hunter kills its prey, they gain a bonus until the end of combat depending on the prey enemy difficulty type. The Roman figure of the enemy's icon. Tier 1 to 2, 25% of the hunter maximum wounds as temporary wounds. Tier 3 to 4, 10 times prey difficulty type percentage of critical hit damage and 2 times prey difficulty type. A critical hit chance until, okay, damage, crit chance and crit damage. 5 to 7, both of the above at the same time. Do something different, okay? I get it, but that's something else also. It sounds like an unfinished business. Both of the above. Bonus is stack. Apply. Now we've seen hunter, she can be assassin or a hunter. Assassins are masters of finding and executing high priority targets through any means necessary, capable of finding and exploiting any gaps of enemies' defenses. Focal points, high damage, dodge and dodge penetration, boss killing, hit and run. Seek for the opening. During the turn, the assassin can find one opening for each enemy on one of the enemy sides. Whenever the assassin hits an opening, excluding over penetration, they deal additional percentage damage to the target maximum wounds. After an attack, the opening is moved to the opposite side of the enemy. Openings of each enemy that weren't hit by the assassin during the assassin's turn are moved to a random side of that enemy at the beginning of the assassin's next turn. The assassin abilities depend on a special characteristics called a lethality. Lethality is a specific second that is equal to dodge or dodge penetration, depending on which of those is higher. I'm not sure that she should be an assassin. I'm not even sure that she should be a hunter. And she cannot be. She needs a specific tier. Something for mages that she's going to become. I just don't see Dira as assassin. I don't see her as a hunter. Definitely I don't see her as a Vanguard, and she cannot be a Vanguard, but I don't see her as a single here or here, okay, as a single one, and I mean it. It's whatever I take for her sucks. Heinrichs. Now Heinrichs can be an assassin, and that's quite good on Heinrichs, I guess, instead of a Vanguard. If I go with a Vanguard, the Vanguard gains damage deflection. Vanguard gains fell bonus damage, fellowship. That's an assassin. That's an assassin. That's an assassin with agility. Inquisitor. Apply. Also, I don't see Cassia as Vanguard. There should be some tier 2 support. Like I say that Idira needs some tier 2 mage. This needs a tier 2 support. But definitely not unyielding beak. Argenta is a classic hunter. That's pretty much it with her. Abelard should be a Vanguard, not an assassin, a Vanguard. So he becomes tanky as fuck. And Pascal can be a hunter or an assassin. Also, I believe Pascal needs them second tier. That's not this three. selection point on level 20. I'll take an assess on Pascal.